Lovers, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Onyoma Victoria. So for today's video, I will be sharing on 10 vital questions to ask before getting into a serious relationship. 10 vital questions to ask before getting into a serious relationship. But before we dive in, please, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hurry now and smash on the subscription button so as to get notifications for my upcoming videos. Welcome back, guys. So now let's dive into it properly. 10 vital questions to ask before getting into a serious relationship. When you're casually dating, or let me say you've not really settled down for a particular lady or a particular guy, I think it's necessary before you get into a serious relationship. There are some key questions you and your partner you really need to sit down and ask your partner. The first question we need to ask our partner or ask ourselves is what do you really want out of this relationship? Yes, because this kind of question, I think it's necessary in the sense that, okay, take for instance, now if you're a marriage minded individual, yes, you understand. You see, this kind of question will help you channel your mind, channel your partner's mind towards what? Hey, please, it's not just a casual relationship. Of course, we should have plans. We should make future plans. Of course, if I love you, if you love me, I think there is need for us to really sit down and digest these questions. Yes, are we really compatible? Yes, you see, all these questions, it helps. Yeah, the second question necessary to ask is, do you really have my back no matter what? Questions that we really need to think before jumping into any relationship. Okay, would she really stand by me? Okay, what if I lost my job? What if the money is no longer there? Would she really stand by me? So you see, all these questions we really need to ask ourselves these questions before jumping into any relationship. Another question we need to ask ourselves is, what do you consider cheating? You see, different people with different ideologies, different people with different mindsets. So you see, to some people, cheating might mean sex. You understand? To some people, cheating might really mean let's say scrolling or looking at picture of the opposite sex is cheating. You understand? Why some people may think that a mere kiss is cheating. So you see, there's need to really understand your partner's definition of cheating and watch out if it truly aligns with your own definition of cheating. It can help build that bond in a relationship. Another question to ask is, how do you think you have changed over the last few years? You see, personally speaking, to me, I would say everyone needs to constantly be reminded, or more or less constantly there's need to working towards a better version of themselves. So you see, every failed relationship, yes, there are some things you really need to learn, more or less lessons to learn, in order not to repeat the same mistake twice. So there is need to watch out for those errors in your past relationship, so as to improve, or more or less work towards a better greater relationship. Fifth question we need to ask is, why didn't your previous relationship work out? You see, most times we young folks we tend to shy away from this particular question, but deep down it's really necessary we ask. Of course, oftentimes the answer to this question might be straightforward in the sense that we could just hear something like, yes, she cheated on me, he cheated on me. But to me, personally speaking, if you ask me, I would say most failed relationship, or let me say broken relationship, it happens because it's nobody's fault. When I mean it's nobody's fault, I mean it's both the fault is from the both parties. Oftentimes we watch young folks, we say things like it's all her fault, it's all his fault. No, let's learn to accept responsibilities. You understand? Accept the fact that yes, both of you did it, both of you messed up big time. So you see, there is need to just accept the fact that what you were wrong and move on with your life. That's just it. Another question to ask is, will your parents and friends be a problem? Yeah, you see, sometimes I wouldn't really say, okay, I wouldn't say ladies, I wouldn't say guys, but I'll say sometimes, you see, we tend to have this toxic family, toxic friends around us, especially parents. You understand? They could be like, no, I wouldn't want my son to have anything to do with maybe a particular tribe or a particular race. You understand? So I think there's a need to really ask this question so as to like foresee what will happen. You understand? Okay, no, my mom told me this, my dad so what, ask these questions. You don't just jump into conclusion, you don't just jump into relationship. There's some things you really need to put in place before accepting that guy, before accepting that lady. The seventh question we need to ask ourselves before jumping into any relationship is what? How important is sex to you? Honestly speaking, for some guys, sex is extremely important. In the sense that without it, oh my goodness, they cannot be happy in that relationship. So you see, if this should be the case of your guy or your partner rather, this is something that you really need to know so as to decide if it's something you are willing to give into. So you see, there is need to ask this question. Another question to ask is, are you open to relationship counseling? Yes, there's a need for a relationship therapist. So you see, throughout your relationship, of course, I said earlier, relationship is not really going to be a bed of roses. There are ups and downs. So you see, there is a need for maybe whenever you two are having issues. So I think it's necessary once in a while, if there's need to see a relationship therapist. Of course, you need to know if your intending partner is willing to give in to that, or willing to buy the idea of booking a counseling section with a relationship therapist. Ninthly, the ninth question we need to ask is, how is your financial situation? How is your financial situation? The bottom line is, nobody wants to talk about money, right? Yes, but I think if you're really in love with a particular person, or you really want to get committed to this person, I think there's a need to have an idea about your partner's financial stability. Finally, this last question is strictly for the guys. Do independent ladies, do they scare you away? Yes, because of course, there are ladies who are financially buoyant. Yes, in the sense that they don't really depend on any guy to foot their bills. They live in nice apartments, they drive nice cars, they are okay, like they are comfortable on their own. So you see, asking this kind of question would really know. It will help you know if your guy can really handle a serious relationship with what? With a strong woman. So you see, summarily, I would say, if your guy or your lady can satisfactorily answer all these questions, I tell you, you are on your way to what? To skyrocketing your relationship to what? To another level. Thank you all for watching. And please, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hurry now and what? Click on the subscribe button so as to get notifications for my upcoming videos. It's still your baby girl, Oyoma Victoria. I love you all. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.